Hey there, fellow sci-fi fans. Did you know there was a huge controversy surrounding Starship Troopers when it first hit theaters?
The future, the greatest threat to our survival.
Critics totally missed the satirical genius and took it as a serious military propaganda film. Book versus movie, only one version is a bit fascist in nature. Watch till the end to find out which one is the culprit.
But why?
But to start, we're not just talking about the movie. We're bringing you the then and now of the cast, with some hilarious and interesting facts you won't believe. The dashing Casper Van Dien was the heartthrob of the 90s, starring as Johnny Rico. He had already made a name for himself on shows like Beverly Hills, 90210, and Saved by the Bell. Now, Casper has been keeping busy with roles in Mortal Kombat, Legacy, and Alita, Battle Angel. He even reprised his role as Johnny Rico in the direct-to-video sequels. Casper is married to actress Jennifer Wenger, and they have 4 kids. Dina Meyer brought the spunk as Dizzy Flores. She was already a familiar face from Beverly Hills, 90210, and Friends. Now, Dina has transitioned into the horror genre, starring in Birds of Prey as Batgirl and appearing in the Saw franchise. She's also popped up in The Magicians and reunited with Casper on All American. Did you know she trained at the Neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater in New York City? Denise Richards was the stunning lieutenant, Carmen Ibanez. She was already a model and had guest spots on Saved by the Bell and Melrose Place. Now, Denise became a household name as a Bond girl in The World Is Not Enough and starred in her own reality show, Denise Richards, It's Complicated. She's now living in Malibu with her husband Aaron Vipers and their daughter Eloise. Denise had a high-profile divorce with Charlie Sheen, and they share 2 daughters, Sam and Lola.
There, eh? So how'd you kids do?
I'm gonna be a pilot.
Jake Busey, son of the legendary Gary Busey, played the tough ace Levy. He was already known for his roles in The Fugitive and Pulp Fiction. Now, Jake continues to work in the horror genre, starring in The Boogeyman and The Midnight Man. He's also known for his voice work in video games like Call of Duty. Jake once did a nude scene in Pulp Fiction that was cut from the final film. Neil Patrick Harris brought his charm as the psychic Carl Jenkins. He was already a star thanks to Doogie Howser, MD. Now, Neil Patrick Harris is a household name thanks to his roles in How I Met Your Mother, A Series of Unfortunate Events, and Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Neil is married to actor David Burtka, and they have twins via surrogacy. Clancy Brown brought the intensity as Sergeant Zim. He was already known for his roles in Highlander and The Shawshank Redemption. Now, Clancy continues to be a staple in the sci-fi and fantasy genres, appearing in The Flash and The Boys. Clancy is also a talented musician and has released several albums.
Animals to abuse, soft flesh to violate, to tear and bite. If anyone causes even one of the little ones who...
Seth Gilliam played the tough Sugar Watkins. He was already known for his roles in The Wire and Oz. Now, Seth continues to work in television, appearing in The Walking Dead and Hunters. Seth is also a talented playwright and has written several plays. Patrick Muldoon played the cocky Zander Barcalow. He was already a familiar face from Melrose Place. Now, Patrick has transitioned into directing and producing, working on projects like The Christmas House and The Christmas House 2, Deck Those Halls. Patrick is married to actress and TV host Dee Pfeiffer. Michael Ironside brought the intensity as John Rasczak. He was already a veteran actor with roles in Top Gun and Total Recall. Now, Michael continues to work in film and television, appearing in The Expanse and The Man in the High Castle. Michael is also a talented voice actor, lending his voice to numerous video games and animated series.
One rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
Rue McClanahan, best known for her role as Blanche Devereaux on The Golden Girls, played the biology teacher. Now, Rue passed away in 2010, but her legacy lives on through her iconic performances. Rue was a passionate advocate for animal rights and often spoke out about the importance of adopting pets from shelters. Is Starship Troopers fascist in nature? As we delve into the pages of Robert A. Heinlein's Starship Troopers, we find grappling with the stark reality of its world. Here, to be a citizen, to wield the power of the vote, one must first don the uniform of the federal service. This requirement casts a long shadow over the very essence of citizenship, transforming it into a privilege reserved for those who have answered the call to serve. In this society, the right to vote is not shackled by race, color, creed, birth, wealth, sex, or conviction. Instead, it hinges solely on military service. The veterans are celebrated for placing the welfare of the group above their own interests. But herein lies the rub. Heinlein insists that veterans are not inherently superior to civilians. They do not possess greater wisdom or morality. This notion is both compelling and unsettling. Now, coming to the movie adaptation, we are struck by its biting satire. The Federation depicted on screen is unmistakably fascist, a stark warning about the potential consequences of Heinlein's thought experiment. The brilliance of the film lies in its ability to hold up a mirror to the book's ideology and reveal its darker implications. It suggests that such a system could inexorably lead to tyranny. To conclude, both the book and the movie are masterpieces on their own, even though the book takes a thought experiment angle, while the movie takes a firm stance on its ideology.